Before we start the show, let me tell you about our good friends and our sponsor of the podcast today, NordVPN. Are you ready to take your online security to the next level? We got an amazing deal for you from our sponsor, NordVPN. With over 10 years of experience, NordVPN is a leading VPN service provider known for its blazing speeds and top notch security features. Right now, NordVPN is offering our listeners an incredible end of the spring sale where you get a 2-year subscription for a whopping 74% off plus an extra 3 months free. This deal means you get unbeatable protection and privacy for just a fraction of the price. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Secure your online experience with NordVPN today and enjoy fast, safe browsing wherever you go. Click the link below or hit us up and get the exclusive deal. NordVPN is sponsoring this podcast. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Weekly D Podcast. I'm your host.
Can you at least pretend like you're happy?
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Weekly D Podcast. My name is Danny G, and today we are joined by a very special guest, my incredible, lovely, brutally honest wife, Noelia.
I really can't stand you.
I love you. Hi, how are you doing?
Okay.
You're so silly, you know that?
I'm silly. You're silly. All I said was restart, and then you immediately throw a tantrum. Such a child.
I am not a child.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I'm furthest from being a child. I am the most mature person in this relationship.
Let's review our first year, yeah? Let's do that. Let's go ahead. No, let's go ahead and do that. Did you like how I said yeah?
No.
Oh, wait. No, it's A. A? A. Right? Up north? That's what they say?
Yeah, Minnesota.
They say A?
They say Minnesota. A?
No, but do they say A?
Yeah, they say
okay.
A.
Damn it. I thought I said
A. It's A.
A?
A.
So like the letter A?
B.
Stop it. Let's talk about our first year of marriage, shall we? Since you want to say that you're so mature.
I'm mature now at this point. Back then I was still a child.
You're still a child.
I was still a child, yes.
You're still a child.
I am still a child?
I will say, I have really loved to see you grow in this position of like leadership in our marriage, in our family. But when we were newly married, I was like,
I don't think I was ready to get married.
I don't think you were either.
I think I still had a few more things that needed to nip in the butt before we moved through with it. I wasn't ready to be.
Can you be honest with me? Did you want to get married when we did?
I did.
Like, okay, no, like I know we were in love and we loved each other and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But like, putting that aside, like rationally speaking, did you want to get married?
Yeah, I honestly wanted to get married.
Then why did you fuck up so badly?
Because I wanted to, but then when we got married, I was like, oh, wait, this is for real.
You think it was pretend?
I mean, I was lost in the sauce. The excitement of having a wedding. I didn't think it through.
Oh my gosh.
Fine.
Okay, so if you could give, like, newly married couples advice, man, new husband, what would you say? Like, don't do the obvious, right? Like, not the obvious, like, don't watch porn. But, like, what's something insightful you would say?
Something insightful, I would say.
Just to show the audience. Just to show the audience how mature you are.
Already married?
Yes.
Or, like
newly married. Like, newly married.
Okay. I would say, a newly married guy, I would say, to be honest, if there's anything you haven't told her yet, any secrets, any dark things in your past, anything like that, Tell her before she finds out. Be honest with her.
Before she finds out.
Be brutally honest with her. Nip it in the butt. Let her know while it's still fresh. You should have done it before. But
Definitely.
while it's still fresh, before it gets way down the line, she discovers it or months in.
Because I don't think guys quite understand the
Okay.
talent that us Latina women have.
Can I finish my thought? You're rudely interrupted me.
Okay, my apologies.
So rude. You always say I interrupt.
You do interrupt all the time.
Straight.
Go ahead, talk.
And let's take a quick moment to shout out our favorite sponsor, the best sponsor of all time, our good friends at Honeysuckle Brand. Honeysuckle is your go-to recreational hemp retailer specializing in only the good stuff. From CBD to variations of Delta 8, Delta 9, whether you're into gummies, vapes, or pre rolls, they've got a little something something for everyone. But that's not all. Honeysuckle is revolutionizing the game with their cannabis infused nectars that can elevate your adult beverages to a whole new level. Imagine turning your usual drink into a sensational experience. Ready to try it out? Click the link below to get 15% off your first purchase. Let Honeysuckle give you a start to some happy days. Cheers, amigos. Go check out Honeysuckle. Hit the link in the show notes below to get you that 15% off, brought to you by Honeysuckle. I forgot what I was saying.
You were going to say anything.
I was going to say something.
What were you going to say?
I forgot.
No, you didn't.
Because you interrupted me.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So rude.
No, I'm so sorry. Go. What were you going to say?
I forgot.
You were saying to tell us.
Oh yeah, be honest about it. Be open about it. Be prepared, because it's not going to be good if you tell the secret. But it's better that you tell her first than she find out.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was going to say.
I think that's what you ended the sentence with.
Oh.
Okay. Anyways, what I was going to say was I don't think men quite understand the highly skilled talent that Latinas have of FBI. Like, we are untrained by the FBI, but yet we are born with FBI instinct. So I don't know how you ever thought that you were going to get away with it.
Honestly.
But then we talked about
hold on.
And you said you didn't think you were doing anything wrong.
Exactly. Here's the other thing. If you don't think you're doing anything wrong, find another woman and ask her if this is wrong. You're in the wrong. I'm just saying, if you don't think you're wrong, you're probably doing something wrong. If you have some doubt, then you're 100% right.
Do you always have doubt? Like now? I don't.
If I have a little bit of doubt, I think twice about it. I'm like, okay. But if I have no doubts about it, I'm like, oh no, I'm doing something wrong.
Do you really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Pump the brakes. Either that or I gotta be like, I might have to ask for forgiveness for this one.
Oh gosh, Daniel. You're so funny.
See, I'm matured. I think about it now. Before, I used to just...
No, what did you say to my mom the other day? Literally this past weekend.
What did I say?
You were just like, it's better to ask for forgiveness than ask for permission.
Exactly. I still stand by that.
How is that growing up?
It is growing up.
Didn't you spend, like, so much money at Costco and you were just like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Sorry.
No.
Yes, you did.
When?
Was it Costco?
No. I am a smart shopper, first of all.
You spent money on something, and then you were just like, I'm sorry. And then I looked at you, and my mom was like, and then you were like, it's better to say I'm sorry than ask for permission. You said it in front of her. It was in the kitchen at my mom's house.
I didn't spend money on anything.
I don't remember what it was. You spent money on
Brandon
something.
That.
Was it Brandon?
Yeah.
Still goes to show you still have a lot of maturing to do.
Huh?
Yeah.
Because I'm acknowledging that I have to say sorry. See? I'm thinking about it now. That's maturity.
I think first year of marriage is the hardest year for any couple. Like, whenever people have told us in the past that, like...
If you get past the first year, you're good.
No, how they would say that the first year is hard. I never understood it.
You know, I wish more people would tell you how hard marriage is. Because it is not easy.
No.
And most people give you the fairy tale aspect of it and sugarcoat it. They don't tell you about the days you wake up and you just want to choke your wife out because she didn't let you sleep all night. Those days are not far and in between. They are pretty often.
Okay, I
Like when your wife wakes up
my life
cranky
was
at
at
you.
risk every morning.
Okay, our first year, I literally slept with one eye open because I was scared you were gonna stab me, kick me.
That was you.
And the
That
worst part
was you
was,
walked into that.
the worst part
Oh
was
my
we were
gosh.
living with your parents, so I knew if you would have killed me, my parents would have not known for at least a month. Like you would have gotten away with it. Your parents would have covered up so quick.
Probably.
They would have
But I
covered
would
up
have
so
never
quick.
killed you.
Oh, there were some days where it felt like you were about to.
I would have never killed
I
you.
even
I
stopped
would have
taking.
divorced you, but I would
I
have
stopped
never
taking
killed you.
drinks that you would give me if they weren't closed.
I loved you.
I was worried about it. I would sniff the water and make sure it didn't smell like bleach.
On the days that I had good days,
Uh-huh.
because I've noticed that I would switch a lot. Like I'd have good days, and then I'd have like a series of bad days.
Uh-huh.
But like on my good days, I would always think to myself, "Am I really okay?" Or like, "Am I gonna snap on him?" Because like, I just wanted you to hurt how I hurt.
Again.
Like I wanted you to hurt the way that I hurt so badly.
Uh-huh. I was waiting for you to snap one day and just stab me in my sleep.
Do you really think I'm that crazy? I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy. I don't want to go to jail.
Okay.
I can't survive in prison. Are you kidding me?
Aren't you the one that like destroyed an ex's RV?
Allegedly.
So nervous, so quick. Why'd you get red?
I was trying to think of the word. I was like, wait, there's a word I can say here. Allegedly.
Allegedly. That's my favorite word.
That's all I'm saying about that conversation.
You plead the fifth.
No one was hurt. Allegedly, no one was hurt.
Someone's feelings were hurt in personal belongings. Wasn't there
The
something
Xbox could
specific?
have seen better days.
Wow.
Allegedly, right? So,
Thank God you never threw my Xbox out.
you know what? I so should have. I should have thrown
Been so much.
your Xbox. I should have thrown your remote. I should have thrown your GoPro. I should have destroyed everything that you liked electronically. Then we probably would have been hurting the same amount. But I think you would have hated me if I did that.
No.
You don't think so?
I would have
I feel like-
divorced.
I feel like the first 3 months of marriage, you were like tiptoeing around me.
It was.
Everything you did, you were like tiptoeing. And then I remember we moved into our apartment. Like it was supposed to be the happiest time of our life.
It was the most stressful day ever.
No. The period of us living here as like newlyweds and like newly living together,
We
and
just fought the whole time.
we just fought all the time. And like you weren't being understanding because I couldn't, like it wasn't something that I could just get over like that.
Huh.
But like it's like you had your days that you were understanding, and then you had your days that you weren't.
Yeah.
And then you had your days that you were willing to talk to me about it. And then days that you didn't want to talk. And then there was days that like I just didn't see us getting any better.
Yeah.
That was the
Same.
hardest part for me.
Same.
And then I hated when you would get frustrated with me because I would take, like, on my good day, I'd take like 5 steps,
And then like
but
20
then I'd
steps
go
back.
20 steps back the next day. And then you would
Yeah.
get so frustrated. Which, by the way, you haven't moved that magnet. And I know on the days that you shower,
No. That magnet is for specific things. And I have not done those specific things.
are you sure?
I am sure. I played with the Wii, but
Making sure.
with the internet.
You know, I've been waiting since we got this camera to catch you masturbating on here. I've been like waiting for the day where it like glitches and it's paused and it just catches you mid jerk off.
You know what? I'll do that for you tomorrow. I'll just stand in the middle.
Because then I would just call you and be like, what are you doing?
I'll just stand in the middle tomorrow.
I've been waiting for that moment where I catch you do something stupid.
You're waiting for me to do it.
Well, because it's caught that every day during lunchtime you're sleeping on the couch. So anytime that it's loading, it's you on the couch
You on the couch with Maui?
all the time.
I find it so funny that as soon as he sees me grab the pillow and put it over there, and sees me start laying down, he's already on the couch.
He's
like-
a cute dog.
As soon as he sees me. Meanwhile, Russell just looks at me. He like walks off.
Russell's a cute dog.
He's very cute.
I don't think he's gonna grow much anymore. Now you looking at him?
I hope he does.
Too. He's so cute.
He is a
Love
very
him.
cute dog.
I'm gonna miss him.
You're gonna miss him when you go to Minnesota?
Yeah.
Minnesota?
What if I come back talking like that?
I'm gonna laugh so hard.
If I pick up some of the accent.
Some of the accent. You start saying pop. Do you want some pop? A soda?
It's gonna be interesting to move up there.
It's gonna be a culture shock.
You think so?
I think so. You're gonna be surrounded by nothing but white people.
That's true.
You're gonna have bland food.
You know, in the application for like for scholarships, one of the questions was like, how are you gonna ensure that you bring diversity? And I literally my first sentence was, I'd like to start with that I am Bolivian and Peruvian and Native American.
And an immigrant.
I bring all the diversity.
Right. That's so funny. And you're going to such a white state.
I know. I'm a little bit.
In a way, that's what I'm nervous about.
What do we do if the war starts and I'm over there?
I drive up there.
You drive up there to get me?
Yeah.
I'd really hope you would, because that shit would be terrifying.
Yeah.
I'd stick out like a sore thumb. I wouldn't even be able to hide.
I know, especially if it snows, you're still gonna be seen.
Okay.
They're like, there's the there's the brown spot. There's the beans.
You want to put your leg up?
I kind of do. Sorry, Cleo. I'm sorry, guys. We're readjusting. We're getting more comfy. You know, I really like these little microphones.
Fun fact, Daniel's ticklish on his feet.
Stop it. Yeah, you tell her, Cleo.
Oh,
No, no, you already tickled my foot.
I won't. I promise I won't. I know does your knee still hurt?
This one?
What's that one? Babe, why isn't it straight? You want me to move?
No, it's gotten better. It doesn't hurt as much. Actually, it hasn't really.
Do you want some Smirnoff? I think Russell would love it.
So,
You know, Russell loves Dos Equis.
he loves beer.
It's so funny. I want to get him drunk so badly, but I know it's so bad for our dogs.
Yeah. That's so funny, though, because every time he sees me open the Dos Equis, he like tries to get my attention to give him some.
I swear, our dogs are so Mexican. It's
Russell is.
so funny. No, Maui has his Mexican side.
Maui's a no
Cleo's
sabo
more
kid.
more sexy.
More sexy.
It was more Mexican than Maui for sure.
Maui's a no sabo kid. He has the nopal in la frente, but doesn't know Spanish.
I know. He doesn't like anything spicy.
Doesn't
And
like
he'll only
liberty.
eat it if he sees Cleo eat it, which is even
Russell.
funnier. Russell.
He's literally like the little Indian girls. How the little one eats hot chips.
Oh, yeah.
Even though she can't take them.
Poor things. They're so cute.
My God, that's so funny.
I'm getting sleepy.
Babe, it's Juneteenth. And it's the anniversary of the Weekly D podcast. 6 years in the making and only 100 episodes.
Only 100?
No.
Oh my gosh, I was about to say, you're doing something
We're actually
wrong here.
3 episodes away from... This would be 198. So we're 2 episodes away from the 200th episode.
Yeah. How do you feel?
That's so crazy. How do I feel? I don't know. It's like... It's crazy to think that I've been doing it for this long. And this is as far as we've gotten. But it's also crazy to think like how many co-hosts we've had. How many years we've had. How many different stories and adventures. But then it's like...
What's crazy to me is how you can keep talking every time.
Every time. Well, you know, it's a gift. But no, it's really crazy to think that we've been doing this for 6 years. We're almost at 200 episodes. And this year has been the most successful year we've had so far.
That's great.
Which is
Congratulations, Mama.
awesome. Yeah,
That's
thank
really,
you.
really good.
Thank you. And it's Juneteenth. Who would have thought that I hit the perfect day to start the podcast? Now every year I get to listen
So
to
when
great
was
music.
this Juneteenth first made a holiday?
Last year or the year before by Joe
No,
Biden?
wait, really?
Yeah. Joe Biden made it the federal holiday.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's too much coincidence that the meat puppet Joe Biden, aka the Lizard Man, aka Mr. Cacas, you know, is the one that made Juneteenth.
Do you really think he shits himself?
Oh, babe, for sure. Like, I want to stick one of these mics like on his back, just to see how many times a day he shits himself. Because
I wonder.
I'm sure he has Depends. I think at this point, since it's so bad, it looks so bad for the U.S. president the president of the most powerful country in the world to shit his pants. I think they should just get him a colostomy bag, give him Barbie butt and just give him a bag that ties onto him so it's not obvious when he's shitting himself.
Okay, so I have something I want us to do.
Great.
I'm a little scared.
What are we going to do?
I'm actually very scared. I need to go get my rosary before we do it.
What are you trying to do?
I saw this thing on Instagram. It's apparently an ad. I don't know if it's for like a movie or something.
Mm-hmm. What's it say?
It is. It's Long Legs Film.
Uh-huh.
And then neon rated. So they're advertising.
Neon rated?
Yeah. They're advertising this thing where you call this number and you ask for the man downstairs.
I'm good.
I want to try it.
I mean, the man downstairs might be dead for as long as we know.
Come on, don't you want to try it? Don't be a pussy. Let's try it. Let's try it. I don't want to do it by myself. I've been wanting to try it.
Well, why do you want me to get haunted?
I wanted to try it on the podcast.
What if you get haunted?
I'm not going to get haunted.
I don't have one of those bracelets you have.
We can hold on to it together.
Well, go get it.
Okay.
I'll figure it out. She'll be back. Talking about that, did you know that Smile we're making the second part? Okay, you just dropped the mic and gave us horrible audio.
My apologies, Alan.
Thank you so much for ruining the audio. Now we have to start over for the fourth time.
No, we.
Yes, we do. Oh, you spilled your Smirnoff. Your Mirmoff. Well, while she goes and gets whatever she's gonna get, I don't know how I feel about this, to be honest. She's about to call a haunted telephone line.
I got the St. Benedict medal.
Okay, but you're the one that wears it. I don't have one.
I know, but I'll put it on your toe and it counts.
Okay. I sort of sweet baby Jesus. If I get haunted, I'm coming after you. I'm not gonna try to be like, oh no, not my wife. I'm like, it's your fault. You turned me this way. How's your toe, by the way?
Okay, so the number is 858-666-43.
Can you repeat that? I put the phone on speaker next to the mic. That way we can hear it.
Okay.
I'll mute mine.
You want me to repeat the number?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
The number is 5686. Sorry, that was wrong.
You done fucked all that up. I'm pretty sure you started with the 858-666.
No, I didn't. I started with a 458-666-4355. Okay, ready?
Put it on my toe. I'm the big one.
I don't want to hold it. I'm scared. You hold it.
I'm good.
Hello?
He sounded like he was jerking off.
I can't hear that now.
He was breathing all hard.
I thought that was going to be a lot more better than it was. Put my bracelet back.
He was breathing all hard. Sounded like he was jerking off. Have you ever, I've always wondered, I know this is bad, but I've always wondered if there's, ASMR. I've always wondered if there's ASMR where it's just, dudes, beating off. I've always been curious how weird that sounds. And
then you wonder why you're cam.
I'm just, I'm saying, have you ever wondered, what noises people make when they jerk off?
Not really.
No?
No.
I have.
I didn't realize guys moan until you and I started dating.
Wow. I'm the first moaner.
The first one that was loud, at least.
I did it in your ear. I was like, uh-huh.
I mean, it's a turn on. I like it. I'm not gonna say I don't like it.
You're welcome.
It's funny.
That was a good one. I'm sorry. I crack myself up sometimes.
You're so cute.
Love you.
I love you too.
Huge shout out to our sponsor, Rexing Inc. If you're looking to upgrade your gear, now is the perfect time. Rexing is a US-based company specializing in top-quality dash cams, hunting cameras, and body cams designed to meet every driver and adventurer's specific needs. And great news, right now, Rexing is still running their huge Memorial Day sale where you can get up to 50% off select dash cams and game cams. Whether you need to protect yourself from bad drivers or capture your outdoor adventures, Rexing has you covered with unbeatable deals. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Head over to Rexing now and gear up with the best in tech and security. Hit that link in the show notes, in the episode notes, Or if you're watching on YouTube, hit that link in the show. But you never thought that? Like
No,
you've never thought what noises you make?
I can hear myself.
I hear myself, right? But I want to hear myself like from a third person.
Oh,
You
I
know,
see.
I'm just curious, like, how bad does it sound? Is it just me going?
Pretty much. Every once in a while, you leave one of those.
I don't know.
No, I don't think about what people sound like when they have sex, Daniel.
I do sometimes.
That's not what I want to think about.
I don't know. Sometimes my brain just works different.
Who do you think about that about?
Huh? I just think about that.
No, you like that. You're like, huh?
No, I think about that in general, like just what weird noises we make.
Uh-huh. Remember, I said you're talking to a woman, Daniel.
I know.
Your wife.
I know.
Let's remember what that's like. I sleep next to you.
I know. And like
You
I
just
said,
got really tense.
I'm not sensitive.
Yes, you did. Your legs got tense.
No,
Uh-huh.
I'm just stretching it out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not tense at all. I'm not nervous. You're nervous. But no, honestly, it's just a generic question. Just like the other day, I told you I've been thinking about how the moon is like going 2 degrees away from the Earth, or has moved 2 degrees.
Yeah.
And I'm just curious, like, how much that actually affects our weather.
We can look it up.
I mean, if you think about it, it is blizzarding in where? In Wyoming?
Wyoming. In the middle of June.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, did that 2% really affect the Earth that much where it's snowing?
How much does the moon affect
our weather? Our weather?
Yeah. Your height, your weight.
Okay, and that's a little offensive. So was I like closer to the moon when I was born, and that's why I grew taller, and you were further away?
The moon's gravitational pull and tidal force can affect Earth climate in several ways. It can affect rainfall.
Okay.
This high pressure can warm the air, in which can hold moisture. However, anyways, rainfall influences the ocean temperature, affects polar temperatures.
That's so interesting. I wonder how it influences the temperature.
Right?
Like
and why?
Yeah, that's interesting.
I think I'm a little too far under the influence to read through these right now. I'm gonna try. You talk, I read.
I need more proof here on how it affects the weather. That's so strange. So what happens if they build a moon base and they light up the dark side of the moon? Is that going to affect our ocean? Is it going to make it hotter?
Do people know that we know about this?
Oh, I forgot we worked for NASA. Well, you worked for NASA. I was just there. I was a fly on the wall.
Technically, it's all public. So yeah, they're planning to
build a lunar base.
Colonize the moon.
Yep.
And there's a base up there. The crater is about.
Is colonize the right word to use on Juneteenth?
Populate the moon.
I think civilize. I don't know. I'm just...
Populate. What do you mean civilize? We don't know if people are up there. If other things are up there. Then we would actually be colonizing.
Yeah.
So that's not appropriate. We're going to say populate the moon.
Populate, yes. We're going to send 2 bunnies up there.
2 bunnies.
Well, that's...
I forget that. There's so much to learn. There's never enough time to learn everything that I want to learn.
I didn't think about that till right now. Like, what effects are we going to have if they light up the dark side of the moon? Because one of the things with the lunar base that they're trying to make is light the dark side of the moon. Using,
Cleo's eating his food.
She can't get to it. She's trying to. But, yeah, like, they're trying to light up the dark side of the moon.
So do you think that lighting the dark side up is going to make a difference with our climate?
Well, I don't understand how it affects our climate. If I'm just thinking about it, right?
Yeah.
Like, even an LED eventually emits heat, right?
Yeah.
And being on long enough, the light warms up and emits heat. So, if the moon...
Okay, here. I got it. Okay, I'm going to read this. I have a little bit of dyslexia.
Okay.
So bear with me.
She's also under the influence.
When the moon is directly overhead, its gravity causes Earth's atmosphere to bulge towards it, increasing the air on the side of the planet. The higher pressure can warm the air, which can hold moisture. However, the warmer air, I don't know how to pronounce those, parasols,
That sounds close.
are also farther from their moisture capacity, which can lead to lower humidity and less favorable conditions for precipitation. So it would actually cause less rainfall.
Less rain, more heat.
Interesting.
But that's because of the gravitational pull, right? So pretty much it herniates.
Yeah.
Earth. It gives it a bulge like the one in my belly.
If the moon is actually moving, why are we getting so much rain today? Or in general.
Yeah, it's further away. They didn't say if it makes it hotter if the pressure's higher, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so that makes sense. The 2% makes sense. Mm-hmm. It's moved 2 degrees away from us.
So then, the further it gets, the more rain we're gonna get. So we're not gonna die of a drought. We're gonna die of too much water.
We gotta build another boat. Noah did it once. It's our time to shine. We gotta build another one.
What the heck? How funny is that?
It's wild. What if also? My God, what if that's what happened to like Neptune and Uranus?
Why they're blue?
Why they're full of water and ice. Their moons went too far. They left the sweet spot. My God.
We solved it.
My God, we're scientists.
I'm a scientist.
Isn't that crazy though? Isn't it crazy how much information I retain about these random things? It really is. And
I love it because I don't like to listen to all those podcasts and stuff.
I'm like your Spark Notes, Cliff Notes for podcasts.
You're my Cliff Notes. And then whatever it is that I like that you say, I go look into it. And I'm knowledgeable about it.
You mean you double check me to see if I lied to you? Yes. And actually listen to the whole thing. You know why?
Lately, though.
I'm a truther.
You're a truther, exactly. Uh-huh. That's your new motto.
Yeah, I'm a truther. I don't lie. Straight truth. Nothing but the truth or the whole truth. So help me God.
It was really cute because when Daniel finally decided to tell me the truth about everything, he changed up your whole perspective and you're just like, I'm gonna be a truther.
I am a truther.
And I remember the day you told me that, it was just so funny. It was so cute. But the way that you were just like, I'm going to be a truther. I'm a truther now. I was like, okay.
I'm a truther. What can I say? I'm like your little light.
A truther.
I'm like your little light. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine.
I'm really enjoying these Skittles. They're so good.
You know, we were supposed to watch Sister Act today. We had agreed on this.
Yes.
We never did.
No.
We're terrible. I expected us to watch it. I was ready to sing Happy Day. Yada? No.
I still have to pack.
I know, and we were starting this thing like multiple times.
We started it.
It's already midnight, and we're still recording. And we're only 10 minutes in.
No, we're not.
Yes,
it's been 30 minutes.
It's been 34. Yeah. About to be 35. This was fun.
This was fun. Thank you.
I enjoy having you on the podcast.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I get to have like a bunch of random smart conversations.
Like, it's actually, Alan. Why are you being mean to Alan?
No, I'm not being mean to Alan. I'm just saying, like, we have different conversations because you are not like.
I'm not you.
You're not arrogant to things that are going on in the world. I don't know if that's the right word. I don't know how I feel
what
about
do you
this.
Mean arrogant?
Like, not arrogant. Arrogant's the wrong word. Like, Alan doesn't pay attention to the rest of the world. He's in his own little world.
Yeah.
And he knows about, like, his own little world.
Yeah.
But, like, okay, like, for example, when Drake and Kendrick Lamar were having a hip-hop beef, I told him about it. I was like, look it up. He didn't look it up.
Oh.
And then we couldn't talk about it because he had no idea what was going on. It was just like, phew.
Over his head.
Over his head. And I feel like, even though there's such a small age gap between me and him, like, the things that interest me and interest him, there's a lot of difference.
It's because you and I are old souls. I think that's why we're so great together, too.
That's
Like,
true.
I really do enjoy the company of older people than I do people my age.
Huh?
Just because people my age are very stupid, except for my very close friends.
And me.
They're the only reasons that they're my close friends.
And me. I forgot about me.
Yeah, they're my close friend too. But yeah, older people just like they know what it's about, and it's like
Well,
I love being there. I love the fact that they're unapologetically themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Like old people don't fucking care. They're just like, I farted, I farted.
Like me. I fart all the time.
And it's so nice. It's refreshing. It's so refreshing to like not deal with people our age.
Not true.
There's people our age are so caught up with like materialistic goals,
Yeah.
how they look, the obsession of staying like beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and relevant.
Yeah.
It's kind of stupid, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I will always say my opinion, but I know my opinion's right, so. I
Okay.
just think it's so dumb.
Again, brutally honest. I don't know. Like, I enjoy diversity more than anything. All right, so I like having diverse groups of friends, and diverse in ages too. Like, because it's true. Like, we both grew up older souls.
Yeah.
Like, our first jobs were with older people, so like we tend to get along better with adults, and even though we're adults now, but like we're older souls.
Yeah. And it's easier.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, I like younger people too, but those are just my siblings because they're cool. Some of them. Some of them are annoying, but
Like I enjoy both worlds. I just like I know if I want to have a conversation that's fulfilling, or a
but Alan's not
conversation.
that much younger than us.
No, he's not. He just 7.
And you're gonna be his best man, and you don't know how old he is.
Look, I've
Alan,
since
you
I've
should
met him, I
really
thought he was
consider-
13.
Alan's not even here to protect himself.
No, I thought he was 16 when I first met him. I told him this. No, here's the thing. I will not say anything I won't say in front of Alan. Alan knows.
I mean, he's gonna edit this, but he's not even here to protect himself.
He'll get me back. Believe me.
I hope so.
Believe me.
He's probably gonna stop this podcast and be like brief interruption, and
That would be so funny. He roasts me for like 30 seconds.
Have you ever seen the rap battle between Raj and Amy?
I sent it to you.
You said, "Oh my god, that thing was so funny."
Yeah. So fun fact.
Is
Raj
Raj
has
a physicist? Like in real life,
don't think
is he a
so.
scientist?
I don't think so.
Okay, it was just so funny.
Yeah. You love Big Bang Theory.
I love it.
You know what I love? I love finding videos like that of like the actors,
I know.
right? Where they're just being them
Yeah.
rather than.
I wish I would have of Big Bang Theory back when it had first came out because I would have loved to follow their story, like their
Mm-hmm.
whenever they went on the news or like to promote the show. I would
Yeah.
love to see their interaction.
When Sheldon was on SNL.
Yeah,
Have you ever seen that one?
I did not. I didn't even know.
Yeah, he was on
SNL.
SNL and he did the monologue and everything.
Oh, gosh.
You'll enjoy it. We'll look it up later after we're done with this.
That's really cool.
But yeah.
I really love that show. It's so
Right.
perfect.
See, I wish I had a show
So
like that.
perfectly made.
I think I've grown up since I used to love watching Don Francisco and
Can you
Sábado
stop taking
Gigante.
the blanket?
I think I've always wanted to like eventually get to a place where I can have a show like that, where I just have like famous people be normal people.
Like you want to host the show?
Yeah. Like I want to be the next host of Sábado Gigante.
Well, dream big, baby.
Or me caigo de risa.
That show's really funny.
It is.
It has its funny episodes for sure.
Yeah. There's some terrible ones too.
I don't know if I see you being a show host,
No?
like for like a TV show.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I feel like you.
Well, it's because I have the
I don't know,
body
I
of
feel
a
like
radio
you'd
host.
really shine or you'd really not shine.
Huh?
It's one or the other.
Wow.
You're like really good with people, so I think you'd do great.
I think it'd be so much fun.
People love you.
I feel like it'd be so much fun. I could be the next Don Francisco. I'm built like him.
Did he pass away already?
I don't know. I think he's still alive, to be honest.
And I think I gotta pee again.
Wow. Small
I
bladders.
hit it again.
You know what?
Sorry, Alan.
This is where we're going to end the podcast. It's already too late. She's peed twice. She has to pack. She has the pack. I still haven't drank my Kool-Aid or watched Sister Act. I think I'm gonna call it a night, babe. So, thank you guys so much for listening and tuning in this week. This has been the Weekly D Podcast. I'm your host, Danny G. And that was our very special guest, my beautiful wife, who's going out of town this weekend, Noelia. Thank you guys. We love y'all so much. And remember, if you can't get it daily, get it weekly. Peace.